Welcome back. Continuing on. X, 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 X. X, X. The hand! The hand! Come on, I'll do it. I'll give you the. I'll give it to you for the next room. Come at me. Little failure in life. So he is very easy as long as you're very precise with the timing and seeing the hand. And if you have a psychic that's telling you that the hand is coming, you should listen to the psychic's advice. Because there's no reason for the psychic to lie to you. Well, apparently since you hit him hard enough, we can just progress up. The A button is not the button for you to hold on to for dear life. It is RT. You have to press up on the left stick and RT to do this. That's what I always do. So, yeah. Now he's like shaking and forcing me to press RT again, which I don't really like. Gap jumping worked well for me, didn't it? Didn't it? RT, grip, grip, grip! Grip, man, grip.
Watch his hand. Hand coming.
I know I dodged, didn't I? Yeah, I dodged. Yeah, I think I've kind of gotten the concept down.
RT, RT.
I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
Hand.
Hand incoming!
Okay, he'll go down this time. And he'll be dead.
X!
RT.
I'm gripping, I'm
Follow
gripping,
hand
I'm gripping.
Hand.
No, I just did at the last second. Don't worry, this is supposed to happen, guys. We didn't fail. He's like, die! I will murder you. And then we get saved by the guy who talks. Yeah, this is the guy who talks. He inserts his dagger and stabs him his hand. The Titan feels nothing. And then he does this epic jump. Gets onto his... So we throw the dagger. Yeah! Shing! And the Titan goes down. As I told you, it's all about the runes in these types of battles, not the actual, whatever it's called, combat. So apparently I've improved my skills in a different type of combat. Yes. Overall, very easy, except if you're not very precise or patient, you will die. Right?
I agree.
So now the Ice Titan is dead.
Alright. Just skip this?
No, important cutscene. This kind of tells what we're after in the game, so.
The viewers can look at it on their own consoles.
Yeah, or if they are just watching me as a true fan, well...
You unlock the achievement, 10G.
So, in the cutscene, Marie will give you something called the Lecha Medallion, which is epic! Alright. So, yeah. Let's... So we got, not 100% because there's a trial, and we do have, I was doing some trials earlier.
Ways here,
so, yeah.
My instincts tell me he is filled with hope. A hope that will drive him ever.
That was the guy that saved us from the Ice Titan with the last blow.
A warrior of pure heart who can deliver us from.
So now we're moving on to chapter 2.
Perhaps. I wonder what went through his mind when he saw her there. His build.
You can always pause the video and read that if you want. Just saying, you know. Now, this is chapter 2, what I like to call the epically boring chapter, where all you do is climb ledges and and basically look for hidden things, right?
Right.
It is an extremely boring place, but we will try everything to make this as entertaining as possible. But the music is decently soothing some places. Now, simply grapple again. As soon as we got the grappling hook, we really didn't make much use of it. So here we decide to find a scroll, or not we decided, we just find a scroll. And we don't really read scrolls because we've already done the game and it's kind of a waste of time and we just want to jump into action. So we don't read scrolls, in case you're wondering. Was that supposed to happen? I don't think so.
Explore this area.
Yeah. Okay, apparently it was supposed to happen. Got a feeling there's something up there.
Right.
I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna... Why cannot we move up? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything.
Let's go over here.
So our chapter 1% is higher. Wait, I think I saw something blinking back there. No. No. I was just saying because... Yeah.
I think this is where we run into the spiders or something.
Yeah, spiders. We're gonna be introduced to them. And I'm pretty good with them. My dad sometimes gives me Oh, so we just fight this guy here, and you're just single whipping. If you press X 5 times, it'll,
But when you see those are like their souls or whatnot, and you can absorb them by pressing down on the left stick. And later when we get mana, you can press the right stick down, and there'll be a red bar on the right, just like the blue one on the bottom left.
Now this is light magic.
Right.
If you press LB and you hit an enemy with your whip, your health will be restored. However, during this mode, you are not invincible like Dante's Inferno's thing. I forget what it's called. Now, an example of this is that. Now, as enemies will not drop neutral while you have magic on. So if you have magic on, they will not drop the soul things, as my dad was explaining. Dad, you do realize you're kind of wasting your thing. So if you get 5 light gem medallions, your the bar, as you can see, it will increase. You will be able to hold more. Now, simply to turn off the light magic, you just press LB again, as my dad has just demonstrated.
Now, what I was telling you guys earlier is when you get those neutral energy, later on in the game there will be a red vertical bar on the bottom right.
Which we'll be getting to.
And you can suck that up by pressing the right LT down. Right now I'm pressing the left LT down.
That's called the right stick, not the left stick, the right stick.
Yeah, the right one.
Now if you
I'm
keep
pressing
going...
the left stick down and getting the white magic.
Blue. So, now if you keep pressing it down and you'll see a light blue, that is extra and it depletes. As soon as you get it, it depletes.
Yeah, but while using it, you, like Legendary Lover said, you do restore your health during that process.
Yeah. Now, to be good at this game, you must master the art of turning on and off your magic. Otherwise, you will fail harder than a 5-year-old at this game. Oh, Dad, I must tell you something. It's called the LP curse. As soon as you play a game, and you practice at the game for as much as you want, there's something called the LP curse. As soon as you start recording, you fail at the game very badly. That is what the LP curse is. You can practice as much as you want at a game, but as soon as you start recording, you fail badly at the game. That is the LP curse. And speaking of curses, our battery power is low. Not memory, battery. Our memory, we can hold like 3 hours worth of footage, but our battery is bad. So,
let's see what's going on this side.
Probably something useful. You cannot murder those centaur statues. So as I was saying earlier, our chapter 1 stats are high now because I went back and did some trials. Our worst percent is a 40. So yeah. I have doubts that
this is like a giant maze. There's so many different ways you can.
Now, as you can obviously see, there's a place to grapple. Why are you throwing around your daggers?
Because it's a good thing. Kills them fast and from distance.
Daggers are one hit to those guys.
Now, different monsters or bad guys are affected differently with different weapons. And in your logbook, it'll show you what weapons are most effective.
Yeah, you know
and
how
what
it says
skills.
you've unlocked the character's bestiary entry? If you read that, you will be able to see which items work best, like daggers or other items that you will discover later on. Now, these things, if you just press RT, you will get more daggers. Or other things that will be found later in the game. Anything you have to say? We've got 4 minutes of footage, just warning. As you progress through the game, it is harder to do trials. Gap jump to the right.
Look over here. Is there anything on the left? Let's see.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to do question of the day in some of the earlier videos, so I couldn't really think of questions on the spot, so I'll just be putting them in the description. Oh, I have a hard one for you. Here's a question of the day. What is your favorite Castlevania game? Answer that. This is a Castlevania walkthrough, so I think it would be good if you answered that question. So, feel free to answer my question. What is your favorite Castlevania walkthrough? Not walkthrough, you know what I mean. Favorite Castlevania game. Now, this is probably not going to be a life gem medallion. It's probably going to be a scroll. As I was saying, guys that are in, like, the obviousness or half obviousness normally have that kind of stuff. I know, it's sad. Let's, continue on. Now you're going to break in.
Press X or Y.
I thought it was B. I think you can actually press any button.
It said X and Y initially in the game.
Look, a dead guy. That probably has a scroll that we're not going to read. You got the focus scroll. What is this focus scroll?
Focus bar on the bottom. Remember?
Combat focus.
Now, this focus, it'll be explained here in a moment, and we'll go over it in a sec.
2 minutes to explain it.
Now, basically what it's saying is...
This!
What it's saying is if you fight a monster and you don't get hit, you get this focus bar on the bottom.
As you can see, that those
and it fills up.
things.
And then what it does is once it fills up, then every time you hit an animal,
Or an enemy.
it releases
the neutral
energy, which you can use to fill your mana, which will be on the bottom right eventually, or your blue gauge there. But if you get hit even once, then you lose the focus.
And you have to start all over again.
So basically, the way you gain focus is by doing different combos. And,
now, there's also another way. If someone's coming at you with a direct attack, and if you normal block by pressing LT, try it. Then it'll kind of be in this cutscene and go like ding, and then they will release a lot of focus, and it's very useful if you're in a boss battle and there's you're kind of in like a difficult situation that will kind of save you. So yeah. It's a little neat thing that you can always count on. We have like not lots of time now. And having that checkpoint, you better find a way to blow up this barrier. Whenever it says those kind of things, you always want to go to the door and press RT, but we're out of time. So, yeah. And our battery's also low. It cannot, like,